guys, we are hanging out here backstage at Lazerfest, and I have found Red. How are you guys doing today?
Found us. We're here.
Hey, man.
All right, could I have you guys personally introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us your role in the band?
I'm Michael, I sing.
I'm Anthony, I play guitar. I'm Randy, I play bass.
Hey, I'm Joe, I play drums.
You guys should be pretty good at this. Just real briefly, tell me about Red for people who aren't familiar with you.
We're pretty new, actually. We've only been touring about 4 years. We've got 2 records out. The newest one's called Innocence and Instinct. Our first record was End of Silence. We've been touring nonstop since we started. We probably play around 300 shows a year. Hopefully, we like to play that many. But we're always really busy touring as much as we can. But there've been a lot of huge shows.
What do you think is the best thing that ever happened to this band?
Signing a record deal and touring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think nowadays, I mean, there's always been thousands of bands out there, and to make it nowadays, especially the way music is sold, and the whole revolution of digital downloads and all that stuff, like to be on the road and being successful and selling records is awesome for us.
What challenges have you guys faced being a Christian band?
I guess the challenge, I think, is more of an internal challenge than it is an external challenge, because we got our hearts in the right place and where we want to be in life, and we just take that with us wherever we go.
Do you think it's a bit of a tough line to walk, trying to appeal to the hard rock Rob Zombie crowd as well as the church youth group?
I don't think so.
How do you guys pull it off?
I think it's just a matter
of the church youth group more than anything, really.
They're actually the ones that are hard to please.
What do you mean by that?
Usually these guys are drunk and crazy anyway, so it's just a lot of fun from the very start. We'll be the same guys we were on a Christian tour as we were on a Rob Zombie tour. We're gonna make friends with those guys, and we're gonna have a great time, and we're all doing the same thing. We're all musicians, and we on a personal level, follow a different path. But we're not there to force that on them, and they're not there to force anything on us.
What was it like being nominated for a Grammy?
It was awesome, man. This is our second nomination on our second record, so we're batting 1,000 right now. But to be nominated for a Grammy is a pretty huge deal, and we were really excited about it.
It's kind of like the peak for most bands. You guys have already accomplished it. Now what, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll just quit now.
And I know you guys are supposed to be humble, but I gotta say, when you see 10,000 people over there, just living this kind of crazy lifestyle, it's got to be hard not to have a little bit of feel like a rock star.
It's always cool, man, especially when you got people that recognize you for your music and your talent, and I think that's what's most important to us, is that we're giving them everything we got. We just want it back, so when the crowd's awesome, and I think they said something. I think there's 25,000 people here today, so it's we've seen a few crowds that size, and they're always just really intense and a lot of fun to be in front of.
What's the worst show you guys have ever played?
Worst show. We did Sturgis last year, and it hailed and just ruined everything. It hailed, rained. Nobody was there because it hailed and rained. All these bikers lost their bikes. I was on stage with plastic over my drums, and there's some other random guy I didn't know. We were just holding it down because the wind was blowing.
Our bus looked like a golf ball when the hailstorm stopped. It was crazy.
What's the scariest experience you've had with a fan?
With a fan?
Yeah.
That's easy.
All right.
Back in November, we were on 2007. We were on tour with Seether. We were on our way into town. It was our last trip in a van ever. We were making the transition to a bus finally. We've been in the van for 2 years, logged over 100,000 miles on the ground. We hit a steel guardrail at 75 miles an hour during rush hour and completely annihilated our van and trailer, lost thousands of dollars in gear. You missed the question. Yeah.
Oh.
You said the crazy experience with the fan. Oh, I thought you said the van. Idiot! You ruined the interview.
The van or the fan?
Okay, well, that's the crazy experience with the van.
I thought you were going to say your fan thing with the, I don't know if
wow, we're all confused right now.
Scary experience in a van. He said with a fan. Well, I just got done talking. About that. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, someone's farting a little too early, right?
Too much sweet tea. I got a scary fan. Right. Okay, here's a fan story. Retard. We had a woman come up to the table. She had a plastic bag, and we're like, "If you guys are signing autographs?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." She pulls out her kid's baby tooth. She's like, "Will you sign my kid's baby tooth for us?" And it was she just kind of had that stank eye look, it was kind of creepy there. And then I think we had a woman that had probably just recently had a baby, and she's like, "Will you guys sign my butt?" So she turned around and she pulled down her pants and her underwear all the way down to her ankles, and she just stood there, C-section scar and all, and wanted us to sign her. And we're just like, that kind of
So
thing.
you did sign?
It was wild. We were just kind of laughing, kind of sort of gagging at the same time. You signed the lower spine. That's what you do.
There you go.
I threw up.
How do you think living in the spotlight has changed your life and changed maybe even your personality a little bit?
Just people are watching you, so it's you gotta watch how you act around people and stuff. But other than that, I'm just act like myself. Really, I haven't changed too much.
Yeah, he's pretty boring. Just kidding.
I'm boring.
I'm boring.
Yeah.
Changed much.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing a fan has done to get your attention? Yeah, fan, not.
Well, this one time we were driving down the road, and fan. Well, I think that's easy for any band to answer. There's, anytime you're playing a show and a girl gets up on somebody's shoulders and pulls her shirt over her head, that I think they're either trying to get your attention or they're just being retarded. I don't know. Oh yeah.
Do you ever get used to women doing that?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know how to get used to it.
Yeah.
It's just like every time it happens, you're just like,
No way that just happened. Kind of waiting for a girl to do that, and she has like 3 boobs or something. That would just be totally weird.
Are you guys looking for an addition to your band? I'm a pretty good musician.
Sure. What do you play?
Whatever you need.
Oh, wow.
See, I didn't understand the question that time.
Oh, I said you need an addition to your band.
Oh, okay,
It's a
gotcha.
little windy out here.
Yeah, you got to get some tattoos and stuff like that first.
What's the funniest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Oh, I got one.
Yes.
Anthony hit me in the head once with his guitar, and I had 7 staples. And the rumor was going around that I took the staples out myself. And that's pretty much it.
Wow, what a story.
Good story.
Dang. Failed.
Fail.
Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Come with me behind the scenes, backstage, and onto the tour bus to meet your favorite stars. We are backstage with Slipknot. I am here with my good friend, the American Idol, Chris Allen. I'll ask questions you've never heard before and show you the answers you won't find anywhere else. You said you're a Justin Timberlake fan.
No.
No? Maybe that wasn't you?
Oh my God, I shouldn't have smoked all that weed.
What do you like about Katy Perry?
Everything.
Happy birthday, dear Brian.
Huge meaning or self-defining sort of thing.
I think we just lost one of our interviews. Rate, comment, and subscribe for new videos every week. Reporting for YouTube, I'm Brian O'Dell.
BryanStars! BryanStars!
I'm the reason you go on tour.
You're the reason I'm here, baby.